Hello everyone, my name is Nova and I'm going to do the legendary Only 10 Decks video. This tag was created many years ago by beautiful Katey Flowers. So this is a VR to her original video that I'm going to link below in the description box. This video is about if I had to pick only 10 decks out of my own collection for the rest of my life. You can imagine what a difficult challenge this video is. You probably have seen many VRs to this video. It was really hard for me to pick these 10 decks out of my huge collection. But for some of them, I did not even have to think. This is one of the decks, the Gentle Tarot Linen Edition by Marie in the Sky. This deck is, where should I start? This deck is so beautiful, but what's going on here? This deck is very beautiful. I've done the edging myself. These are the incredible backs. It is about the gentle and tender nature of Alaska and our connection to it, humans' soul connection to this peaceful spirit. I truly believe that Marie in the Sky has put her own soul and spirit into this deck. I picked this deck because I feel her soul in this deck. I picked this deck for so many reasons. I'm crazy about the color palette. I'm crazy about the pictures. I really appreciate nature and the indigenous culture and the way the Native Americans relate to nature. And it is a healing deck. Look at this color palette only. This is the World card. This was the first deck that I picked, although this is not my soul deck. But this is the first deck that came to my mind. Three of Thunder. This is Three of Swords. Let me show you a little bit more of these cards. And let's bask into this healing energy. So well done. It is a good mood deck. It is an adorable deck, cute deck, deep, meaningful, healing. I love this card. So this was my first pick, the Gentle Tarot by Marie in the Sky. My second pick is, these are not in a particular order, these 10 decks. This is the Feng Shui Tarot. This deck is out of print for many years. I've put this deck in order because I want to do a 4K flip through of this deck for you guys. A few of my viewers have requested it. This deck is so dear to my heart. It is very unique. It's a powerful reader. I love the quality of the deck. This is the Strength card. That's a Tai Chi master. The Hermit. This deck is so beautiful and unique, and it is a powerful reader. And my hobby found it for me. I was looking for this deck for years. Look at this Death card. I was looking for this deck for years. I found a copy on eBay, but it was like 200 and something dollars. But then 2 years ago, my hubby bought it for me for my birthday. It has a sentimental value as well. So I did not have to think long about picking this deck. Guys, if you want to see a 4K flip through of this deck, stay tuned. Also, let me know in the comments if you want a flip through of any of these decks, walk through or flip through. Number 3 is the Stars Divine Astrology cards, because I definitely need to have an astrology deck. Look at this. This is done by the same creators as the Lioness Oracle Tarot. I would pick this deck because it is an astrology deck. I need one. The guidebook is really good. It's just one small page for each card, but it is a very good guidebook. And I love this deck because it is a collage deck. It is modern. I love the color palette. Look at the gilding and the backs. This is an indie deck. It ticks all the boxes for me, especially because in these 10 decks, I at least need one collage deck, because I do have a thing for collage decks. And this deck has many cards also. That is also a plus point. 60 cards. Look how beautiful it is. It has, of course, all the houses, planets, constellations. And it makes sense. So, as my one and only astrology deck, I would pick this one, the Stars Divine. You see how cool it is? And again, the texture is amazing. Such a great quality cardstock as well. So this was deck number 3 for me. Number 4 would be the Goliath Tarot. As you guys might know, the box is horrible. You cannot get the box open easily. So I have put the cards inside this box, but the box is a bit small. I mean, you can get them out easily, but put them in is not that easy. I watched this video that lovely Rachele from Amethyst Ascension has made. She has done really beautiful tarot boxes. I will put a link to her video in my description box. So I want to make my hubby make me those boxes, because I know I cannot do that myself. I'm not handy. I'm not good with crafts. Anyways, the Goliath Tarot, beautiful backs, edged in black. It comes edged. Incredible cardstock. And oh my god, this deck. It is good for shadow work, yes. But you can use it for other types of readings as well. It has a very esoteric energy. This artwork is beyond this world. This artwork is incredible, extraordinary. Look at this. How can I not pick this deck? It is matte cardstock, so the cards stick a little bit, but I couldn't care less. Look at this artwork. Look at the trees in the back. The raw animal energy. There is a magical rawness in these images. I have looked at this deck 1,000 times by now. I still get so drawn into them every time I look at every single card. They are truly magical. I will keep this deck forever. Six of Cups. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about my picks? Would you pick the same decks as your only 10 decks if you had them in your collection? This is one of my favorites, the High Priestess. Alright, so this was my 4th deck out of 10. Let me show you how this box is. A bit too small for this. See? And I don't want to damage these cards. See? It's too small. Number 5 is the Story Medicine Tarot, Animal Woman, 2nd edition. The reason I picked this deck is because of its spiritual energy and content. This is my most spiritual tarot deck, without a doubt. And I really appreciate the paintings as well. So profound and deep. I've been thinking to remove these borders. I bought this deck so expensive that I cannot have 2 copies, one without and one with these titles. It was like $100 or 90 something dollars on the website, and to ship it to Europe it cost me another like $50-60, because we don't only pay for the shipment, we also pay for the import tax. Anyways, I have to make a decision. What do you guys think? Shall I remove the borders or not? Maybe I can make a poll in the community posts about it. Rebirth, the sun, death, release. I mean, look at this death card. Of course, you can meditate on each card for hours. I don't do that type of readings with this deck that you lay many cards and connect them to each other. I don't do that. I just pull one card, or I pull 3 cards and I'm busy with it for half an hour. Strength. I sense my becoming. It's the 2 of Cups. I dive heart first into a new world. This is Ace of Cups. Eight of Swords. Wake up, woman. Yeah. So this was deck number 5. Also, this one wasn't a difficult pick. I have my soul deck for you guys, the Northern Animal Tarot. I have talked about this deck in many of my videos because it is my soul deck, the first edition. I like the first edition more than other editions. Everything about this deck. I know all these animals. I really sense their energies. The way I connect to them is unreal. I love this deck as much as I would love a pet. The depictions, I mean the painting style, the color palette, the energy of this deck, the cardstock is so soft and organic. The smell of the deck. The way it shuffles. This also wasn't a difficult to pick. Actually, till the 7th deck, it wasn't a difficult task, but the last 3, oh my god, I couldn't really decide, and I'm still not sure about my last 3 picks, to be honest. King of Cups. This King of Cups is everything. Alright, so this was number 6. And number 7 is the Tantric Oracle. This also wasn't a difficult pick. I immediately knew, even if I want to pick only one oracle deck, it would be the Tantric Dakini. This deck was created in the 70s. These are the backs. This is a mass market deck. You can buy it on Amazon. The book is out of this world. This is the most profound oracle deck I got. Pearls before swine. The keywords, the meanings, the explanation of each card in the guidebook. The beautiful collage, taking up arms. The rose garden. Maya, how she spins. Castle in the clouds. Fire of sacrifice. Island of jewels. Holocaust. Cutting through. Threefold riddle. Mean and heavy. Burning bush, lineage tree. Phoenix. Puja, purification. And it has the 22 major arcana. Renamed, of course. Cremation ground, meditation. High tension. Amusement. Guys, do you want a walkthrough of this deck? Solar return. Mother's milk. As above, so below. Isis, the high priestess. Temptation. So this was my 7th pick, which was very easy. Quickly I picked this deck. And then after this, it became really difficult. So now I have 3 decks left. I still have so many tarot decks that I love and I want to pick. I want to have gods and goddesses and guardians and ascended masters. I want to have Fey energy. I want to have more animal decks. I need at least one divination system, like proper divinations, like Lenormand. And I have only 3 to go. So here I was standing in front of my shelves and just look at them. It was really difficult. I still picked one more because of the immense healing energy that this deck has, the Future Ancestor Tarot. This is the most healing deck that I have ever had, that I have ever experienced. And we all need healing, don't we? I need healing on regular basis. Just from the difficult childhood that I've had and the also many traumas that I have been through during my adult life. Look at this. Listener of Candles. And it is a gorgeous deck. The minimal color palette. It is so cute as well. Look at the hair on her legs. Hairy legs. There's also hairy armpits. The Empress. Ah, I should have picked this Empress card for my 22 faves. After I made that video, every time I pick a deck, I'm like, oh my god, I should have put this card in that video. That was also a challenge. Metamorphosis. Ace of Cups. Maker of Cups. The High Priestess. 9 of Candles. 4 of Seeds. 3 of Needles. Here are the armpit hair. This is the Ace of Candles. So you can see why I chose this deck. Amazing. I love this deck so much. So this was my 8th pick. I have 2 more to go now. So here I really came down to the fact that now I really need one angelic energy, angelic or gods, goddesses, guardians energy, and one divination system. For the divination system, I picked this Sibylla Oracle cards. It is a Italian divination system like Lenormand and Kipper, but it has more cards. It has 56 cards, therefore I picked this one. And this is a vintage deck. Vintage, I mean, it's an antique deck because it's more than 100 years old. This deck, I think, was created in the 1800s. Of course, this is a reproduction of it. It is a Los Scarabeo production. It's so beautiful. I need divination systems because when I do readings, in my experience, nothing takes a tarot reading to another level like a divination system. That is my experience. And I really like this deck. It's gorgeous. And the cardstock is really good. The color palette and the depiction style goes with most decks. It pairs very well with many decks. Guys, do you want a 4K flip through of this one? Let me know in the comments. It is called the Sibylla Oracle cards. And look how beautiful the backs are. All right. The last but not least. So now you know that I have a guardian energy. I have a lot of angels and guardians and ascended masters, gods and goddesses decks in my collection. Many. Tarot and Oracle. Above all, I would choose Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. If you have this deck and if you have worked with this deck, you know why. I've done the edging myself. These are the beautiful backs. This deck contains the energy of these masters. The guidebook is so good. This is Sanat Kumara, light activation, charity, prayer and contemplation. The guidebook is fantastic. I have worked with this deck for years. It also has a sentimental value for me. And it is a beautiful, colorful deck. El Moria, Awakening Presence. I love this guy. White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. The Divine Director, Intervention and Purpose. Kyle Gray is brilliant. Dual Cool, Dharma Unfolding. Mahavatar Babaji, Soul Expansion. This deck is so good. I think I made good choices. I was thinking of having also honorable mentions, but I thought then for my honorable mention I have to think another hour and probably pick another 10 decks. So I just stopped here. Thank you so much guys for watching my video. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And let me know in the comments, what do you want? What do you think? If you have any requests or any advices for me, I would love to hear what you have to say. And I hope to see you in my next video.